letting the companies retain what they make to retain their earnings would be an awfully useful start in this process. I mean, after all, Fannie and Freddie did make over $17 billion in 2015, and they have repaid the government $250 billion.
That's a lot of money, even in Washington. Some shareholders have asked whether you believe this investment has a binary outcome, and whether our success hinges solely on a court decision. They also wondered whether there was an alternative dispute resolution mechanism beyond the courts.
I don't believe this is a binary outcome. This isn't a light switch. It's either on or off, 0 or 1. I mean, that would clearly violate our investment rules. We have a margin of safety. Our margin of safety is that there is no alternative to Fannie and Freddie. They are tremendously profitable. They're not shrinking. They're growing. And sooner rather than later, they will be transformed into low-risk public utilities with regulated rates of return, just like your local water or electric company. Government can't have its cake and eat it too. It cannot de facto nationalize the 2 largest financial institutions in America and pretend that it doesn't have to consolidate their assets and liabilities on the federal balance sheet. Congress did not authorize the Treasury Department to nationalize these 2 companies. The charade must end soon because our housing market is 23% of GDP, and our national economy is increasingly at risk. America cannot afford to get this wrong, and we remain ready, willing, and able to help. And we're willing to explore any feasible option in order to reach a mutually beneficial outcome for all stakeholders. Litigation was not our preferred course of action, but it has proven necessary. Make no mistake, we have been willing to negotiate and compromise from day one. We have been willing to talk constructively with Treasury from the get-go. In 2013, Treasury seemed to believe that Fannie and Freddie were worthless. So a consortium of investors, including Fairholme, offered to buy the insurance businesses of Fannie and Freddie. And what happens? We received no written response to our offer. More recently, in late 2015, there was settlement communication between plaintiffs and the government. But frankly, given how deep Treasury has dug in its heels and has tried to hide the truth by withholding evidence, it remains unclear to me whether Treasury is capable of having an earnest conversation. And the fact that Treasury has sent some staffers to work next door at the White House really raises the perspective that the President and his most senior advisors are being purposely misled.
Let's move on. We received the most questions about Sears. So how do you evaluate our investment in Sears today?
Our thesis on Sears cannot be disproven. Sears has a vast real estate empire complemented by unique businesses. Sears also has constraints, and we understand those constraints. During our Sears investment process, we developed progress checklists concerning Sears' fixed obligations, balance sheet strength, footprint, pension fund obligations, the repurposing of real estate, the spinning